Welcome back to Corsace Open 2021 semi-finals. I'm back. I'm back to talk about this match with Doomsday.
Hello.
And we were talking about this before the break. I am excited for this. I'm very much excited for this. These are two top seeds that are now facing in the losers bracket. So the pressure is really on for these two.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a belter of a match, considering, you know, this is it now. You put up your scores, and that's all you can do. You don't have a safety net.
Yeah, it's last chance saloon for these two teams. Two very strong teams that would certainly be looking at it, looking at this tournament as one. They could get really far in. I mean, they're already really far at this point. But they know they can go further, and it's a tough hurdle to overcome. This is going to be a proper fight.
They absolutely know they can go further, considering AR7 SlopDozer is the 9th seed, RAMSING the 6th seed. Their seeding says they've got another round left in them at the very least. 2 for RAMSING.
In theory, yeah. I'd say they have the capability for it. AR7 SlopDozers, the very heavy Aussie team, another Aussie team, back-to-back. Versus RAMSING, a very heavy Russian-based team. The two strong national teams here going head-to-head. And some of the best players of their respective countries as well on both sides. Look at those names. I mean, AR7 SlopDozer, it is Aussies and friends. You can see some very popular polls in there as well. Very popular names on AR7.
Could even call it the meme team.
They
like to have their fun. They like to mess around a little bit in these matches. We've seen it before. Wolf just not showing up, not practicing the matches.
Yeah, it's the sort of team that will walk into a finals match, grand finals match, and be like, "Hey, yeah, let's do shots between every map. Yeah, let's go."
I can attest to that. We've done that in GAF. I was on that roster.
Oh, of course you were, weren't you? You can tell us firsthand. Oh, solid bunch of lads. Solid bunch.
We were legitimately in the GAF Grand Finals of like the test run, quote unquote, that they did for the 4v4 teams. The team was legitimately doing shots.
Oh, I mean, it gives players like Wubble full power, so is that even a detriment? Let's be real.
To the rest of us, yes.
I thought he'd at least share his secrets, but I guess not. Keep it close to his chest, I see.
I'm pretty sure there's an XKCD about it. Let me...
While Bubble digs that out, hey, the bans are coming in. The first set of bans for this best of 3 sets. No Mod 5 Hard Rock 1 banned. So AR7 banning some of the speed. They do actually ban a lot of speed. They did that last week too. And RAMSING have some very good speed players. Hard Rock 1 ban from RAMSING, going for that fairly standard Hard Rock ban. It's an all-around map. It's not all jumps all the time, but it's more or less that. It's very similar to No Mod 1, where it's just an all-around mechanics map. Again, a fairly good ban against AR7, I'd say. They have the aim players. File the taxes on a No Mod 1 Hard Rock 1.
I found it wasn't too much excitement.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't the Polish peak either, but, when a blood alcohol content is between a certain range, Osu skill becomes vastly superior to that displayed elsewhere. Kind of like the reverse effect of Uncanny Valley.
It's just the sweet spot, isn't it? I personally find my peak is after 1 beer, I have no nerves. After 2 beers, I can't fucking play the game. That's how it goes.
I mean, for me, even after 1, my hand just locks. I get so heavy, I suppose, and my hand just doesn't move.
Oh,
Can't tap above maybe 180 BPM. The more I drink, the slower my hand gets. It's quite funny how alcohol has a different effect on different O2 players. And I mean, at another tournament I played, Wolf and Raffis, we were yet again taking shots between maps. So I think we came out pretty well in that one, if I remember correctly. Let's let's move off that though.
Let's move on.
Mod
Yeah.
5 Hard Rock 1 band.
Yep. Had a quick word about that. Hard Rock 2 first pick coming out from AR7. I guess that's a response to the Hard Rock 1 ban going into that map being a very tech heavy Hard Rock, I'd say. Actually, I take that back. It's very different. That's
Yeah, I would say a direct response maybe would have been No Mod 1, but this possibly not. No Mod 1 banned out the second ban from RAMSING, so they don't want to play AIM against these guys. Of course, they've got Jordan the Bear, Lifeline, all these AIM players that we know and love. So yeah, the tech Hard Rock 2. And then DT3 from RAMSING, a speed team. Red Pixel, Din, Acolyed. Yeah, you'd expect them to pick that.
Yep, no surprises there at all. No surprises there at all. And considering how hard AR7 seem to ban like the no mod speed stuff, seems pretty sensible to go into that. No mod 1 ban though coming out from RAMSING, so they really are targeting the jumps. Although they do
And
pick
then-
DT1 in response.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah. So no Hard Rock aim, no mod aim, but we'll play the 10.3 aim map, the highest star rating map in the pool against you. Sure.
You've got to think, though. There was an interesting conversation I had on my stream with a few people in chat about the two different aspects of aim. Is the precision aim, where you've got lower BPM jumps over a wider spacing, and then more agility-focused aim, where you've got higher BPM jumps that are closer together. And of course, to do both types of aim, you need both skill sets, just in varying quantities. And the DT1, higher BPM, much more focused on agility with smaller spacing, and maybe that's where their strength lies.
It'd suit their DT focused players for sure. Far more
Indeed.
comfortable. Not only in style, but in the approach rate as well. The 10.3 being a good spot for them. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one. It's just the style of map suits them a lot better. I feel like AR7's mechanics focused players are more centric around the things like Hard Rock 1, No Mod 1 than a fast DT 1. For the most part, with the exception, of course, a few names. They have a good roster for it, but
Yeah, of course. Hidden 1, Hard Rock 3, 2 Swift picks. We saw the Hard Rock 3 in the last match. If you didn't catch that, it was a good one. Go back and watch it if you get time. But smaller circles, smaller than 6.5 for this. And the Hidden 1. Mordred aim. You likened it to Satan in the last, or Saturn. I've always said it as Satan,
yeah, I mean,
just because, it's Satan.
yeah, just you see SAT and it's Satan, but it's like SATEN. So I don't know. I've never heard it said out loud by the person themselves.
Yeah, there's always the best test, isn't it?
Yeah, I should just ask
What
her,
do-
hey,
what do
it's
they-
Saturn in chat. How do you pronounce your name? No. Oh yeah. It's very geometrically aim shaped, that Hidden 1. And Hard Rock 3, small circle size aim, very high presence of mechanics in these picks. Actually. Lots and lots of aim. And then the end on the
And then No
six.
Mod 6. Yes!
the furthest thing away from mechanics, the No Mod 6, the freeform music. Yeah, that's what that is. What a strange song.
From what I've been seeing in the community, everyone hates that pick. Everyone absolutely hates the map. I mean, I can kind of understand why, but oh god,
Well,
we get to see it played at the very least. Well, if they get that far, I suppose.
they better do. They better do. Hey man, if all the players are squirming, it's like, oh no, No Mod 6. Perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's been banned a lot.
mean,
It was banned a lot last game.
It was, yeah. And picking it as the last map in the set just gives you an incentive not to get there. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're going to be like, no, we don't want to win this one. We'll just go to the next set. We don't need to play map 7, do we? We don't need to play map 6, do we? No.
4-1, 4-1. Go next. Any team loses 2 maps in a row. Yep, God, it's just let's feed the next couple as well. Go next. Well, here we go. Hard Rock 2. We haven't seen this one yet. First pick in this match. First pick of the round.
Yeah, first pick of this week. Mapped by Yaspo. Ifrit by Nush. It's some of that orchestral. Epic, orchestral, heroic. That's what this song is. Low BPM. Like triples, spaced 5-note bursts into high SVs. I'd say this map has elements of like a slider tech map with its high SVs and weird shapes. Coming off of these spaced bursts into these sliders. Lots of aim control in this. Of course, this game is a losers bracket matchup somehow. So one of these two teams will be going home. Let's see who it's going to be.
Already a couple of misses. Rafis among the done. Finding their breaks. Followed up by Angel Canna. But 1 for the price of 2. Hey, that's not too bad. We'll take that one. These sliders have slider ticks. Maybe difficult to notice if you're watching in a lower resolution, but they are there. So you have to follow these sliders, and one of the slider ticks catches 3 players. Akalib, Angel Canna, and Monk the Don. All drop. Let's leave a Russian now. It's only Red Pixel against Jordan the Bear, Shirahayuki, who does drop, finds a miss, leaves Jordan the Bear alone, but mirrored by Red Pixel. And this kind of expected to be in the ballpark for JTB. Hard Rock Aim Master has the precision for this in droves. He does find a drop, brings it close for his team. We're into the last quarter of the map. This could be tight. Rafis now the highest combo against Angel Canna.
It's so even.
There are no supporting combos. It is very even. It's all on accuracy. If anyone drops accuracy, that might decide it. And the accuracy drops come from AR7 SlopDozer with the misses. Mung the Don, Shirahayuki dropping their score, leaving RAMSING out in the lead. JTB follows up, loses the accuracy. Points decrease, remember, on score V2 when you drop in accuracy. Red Pixel, Rafis, Akalib all find breaks, and it's 100k. The lead widens. And RAMSING take that one.
Yeah, just about. AR7 SlopDozer finding a few last-minute breaks there where the combos were dead even. JTB hauling his team through with an excellent run in the first half. But RAMSING had just a little bit more between them. It's a nice 4-person score, that. So immediately hit a break point going towards RAMSING, straight into their next pick, and they can get stuck into a double DT pick. So starting out strong.
Yeah, and remember, they get 2 picks now, so if they win both their picks, they're going to be 3-0 up in this set. And while it seems like a lot, while it seems like a lot, it is only 1 break point away. It's another double pick for AR7 SlopDozer, and then they need to break no mod 6. You have to very much discard the idea of leads and deficits and point differences, really, in this sort of format. You just got to focus on winning your own picks, breaking whatever you can for the opponents.
Yeah, the momentum of having the double pick, 2 maps that you can pick into that are very strong, could save you, especially if you save the strong ones till later. If you lose your first few picks, you have strong picks to haul yourself back in. One of the cool things about this format, the mental game, is very different. But no doubt, RAMSING, if they can take these two very strong picks for them on paper, they're going to be in an excellent spot regardless, because they will have that No Mod 6 as a insurance policy. There we go, then more speed, 270 BPM. First heavy mapping, all day, every day. See who's warm, see which players haven't quite warmed up the speed properly, because it's quite early for this. You see it a lot, you know, when the speed comes out first time, you do get the odd player that may not be quite warm. It's usually very obvious.
It's definitely not obvious here. We have Jordan the Bear down at 83%, but that's mostly because of the fact that he's double tapping these streams. They are stacked enough to where you can do that, and while I wouldn't recommend it, it is a viable way of playing the map and getting the combo. It's not going to give you much score.
Well,
Misses come. 150 combo ago. Acolyte and Angel Cannon, but their accuracy over JTB is going to leave them with a comfortable margin of lead.
Yo, why can't we put the hit sounds on for JTB here so we can hear these glorious double taps?
But yeah, it turns into a single tap map. Only ever hear one hit sound at a time.
Very loud as well.
There was a miss came through for Monk the Don. He's going to be kicking himself, knowing they had the Ac lead. Knowing they had the combo lead, sorry. 500s now, Acolyte. Angel Canna building back up.
The accuracy
this is their
story,
strong.
though. Yeah, look at those accuracies, man, from RAMSING. There goes JTB. Comboing like a champ, but it's not going to be. Still 2 FCs, though. Oh, it's a 1 FC now, never mind. 1 FC to 2, and 2 big combos recovering.
This is dominant.
Really is. Really is. All 4 of those scores very good from RAMSING. Din and Red Pixel especially, but everyone just doing so well for RAMSING. Monk the Don finding some warms though. Getting a 900 combo there, finding some nice warms. Good warm up for him. But nah, there's just too much on this, isn't there? It's way over 3 million. Some good scores though from both teams. Rafis with a fantastic FC. For SlopDozers there with a 97. But at the moment he's been outshone by 2 very nice scores from Din and Red Pixel. It's not an FC by Red Pixel, but it's close enough. It's over 1 million. Power pick, and there is another one to go.
A 3v4 performance from them. Raph is caged by the SlopDozers, forced to play.
There's no escape.
Once you're in, you can't leave. And the DT1, the next pick. We'll see if that performance from everyone on DT2, or DT3, sorry, translates over to this. Much more agility-focused aim than, say, No Mod 1, Hard Rock 1. Road rate 10.3 as well. So, typical, generic, normal DT. Highest star rating in the pool, but as you said, Free Mod 1 with Hard Rock does boost higher.
Yeah, I'd say for the most part, this is a far more comfortable map for your usual DT player. After that last map, they're certainly going to be warm on any speed this map has. It is more about those aim mechanics, and it is a very comfortable map in its feel. I'd say it's the most comfortable map in terms of flow in the pool, but it'd have to be considering the spacing. It's going to suit both teams well, I'd feel. Both teams should have a good squad for this.
Yeah, I'd say so too. And I mean, looking at RAMSING's map stats, they have a 7.2 on DT. They've been playing incredibly well on that mod.
Seen a few swaps though, actually. Seen Lifeline come in for the more aim-focused pick here for SlopDozer.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a jackpot roll.
Oh.
Did you see that?
No, I missed it. I missed that.
Someone rolled a 777.
What, roll 1000?
I think so.
Oh, I think, hang on. I think I just saw it there.
It is there. Yeah, it
Yeah,
popped
it
up for
there.
a frame. That's it's not recommended to be going in tournament matches and rolling 1000 because it does spam out the message that refs see that says all players are ready. So yeah, don't do that.
So RAMSING seeing a couple swaps as well there. Lever Russian and Retina coming in for Din and Red Pixel. The highest performing players, but they're not going to be playing this one. Hand it over to the more aim-centric players, I guess.
Yeah, straight skill set swap. Well, Lever Russian does have the speed required for that last map. Much more focused towards aim, and his performance on this should prove it. You can already see JTB has dropped his combo. You're kind of missing in the chorus, mirrored by Rafis though. AR7 are going to really be looking to take this as a breakpoint. Possibly one of the more breakpointable maps of the two left.
Yeah, much more of a toss-up. It's looking like it so far. RAMSING with the edge, but it's only small margins. JTB down on Ak a little bit, but can combo this very well. The next chorus now. Bigger spacing coming in.
Another Russian both dropping the same note, under aiming it, misses again, handing the lead of combo over to AR7, and Jordan the Bear decides to even the playing field a little bit more, but they do still have the advantage. Coming out of the chorus. Little breakdown here. Raph is stabilizing, securing a combo, and the lead will flip. Billy definitely showing his prowess as the rank 6 player at the moment. Of course, then on the other side, you've got Lifeline.
Oh god, just dropping that last jump though. Akalib, that's gonna hand it over to SlopDozer really seriously now with their recoveries.
Heavy advantage. And I said, the highest, the most likely breakpoint this map does turn out to be the case. 300k in the lead now. It would take all 4 players to miss an Angel Canna to hold the combo that they have now dropped. It's decided. There's the first point on the board. A breakpoint fired back by AR7 SlopDozer. RAMSING are definitely going to think twice about picking this again next set. Especially with the performance being put up 3.4 million by AR7 SlopDozer. We saw on the last ET it was a 1 million point of difference.
Dude, the miscounts are
99.
really low.
Yeah. We'll decide it though. Single misses in the middle of jumps.
Yeah, fantastic full combo though from Lifeline. Hopping in, getting the job done. Might even see him for hidden one as well. Maybe more aim, although more on the dense side, the awkward side of things. This. Gotta mention 3.4 million on that. That is a serious team score. This team is fantastic when it comes to these mechanics-focused maps, and they're only going to get stronger, you think, on those sorts of maps.
Yeah, as they settle into the match, performance is only going to increase. You see the next map though, we are dead even right now. Neither team has an advantage in break points. Hidden 1. Definitely not a skill set that RAMSING really want to play. You can see their lower performance on Hidden. AR7 SlopDozer almost mirroring it. They haven't really been having the best time with the players that they've had in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of a reading team they are. They do have some players that can hold their own on that, of course, but I think this sort of Hidden suits them better when it comes to the mechanics and moving away from the reading sorts of things. I think they should be pretty reasonable on this, even if that stat's a bit low. I don't think it reflects this sort of map. But you will see, though.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And, of course, it's only statistics, isn't it?
Oh.
Statistics tell a story, but, you know, they aren't the truth that must be followed. The gospel.
I'm curious to see how RAMSING deal with this stuff, given the roster they have. I'm a little bit surprised that Liver Russian isn't in for this. I know he's very capable when it comes to Hidden and can deal with Density very well, but I guess Scroll and, well, Red Pixel, of course. I guess Scroll must be very well suited for this. Another very solid mechanics player. There's so many on RAMSING, they're just super powered when it comes to raw DT and just raw aim. You can just swap in whoever and they're going to be capable at this level. On maps like this. But will the reading come into it?
We see the first appearance of Wolf to the side of AR7 and he misses immediately. Difficult intro, it has to be said.
It is. Goes without saying, you get Wolf in for anything that involves reading. I'd say this involves at least enough reading to warrant his inclusion.
And now it's a very consistent story that we can see unfold in every map. RAMSING out of the gate are always really strong. They hold their combos and they hold their initial combos so far into the map. They almost look like they're going to 3-way or 4-way FC sometimes. And now they do start falling apart. There's 2 FCs left on the board, one for either team. Lead goes towards the side of RAMSING. The next verse, Wolf finds a miss. Raffis, Scrowell both mirror it. Really want to build up supporting combos, and that is not what you want to do. Jordan the Bear dropping an FC. This definitely geared towards him. This his sort of map, and to see him miss on that.
It can happen to anyone, though. This is
it can happen to anyone.
And there goes the lead as well.
Not on a good day. Either. No FC's on the board. Red Pixel the highest combo at 200 and drops it. Can't really blame me. Here's the chorus. This map is difficult all the way through. I don't think the strain on this map ever drops, really. Apart from sections like this, the in-betweens, the build-ups. Mr. Retina. 150 combo down the drain. The solo hits, Raffis, Retina, Red Pixel all share misses, Scrowell follows it up. 80k in the lead for RAMSING, but it is closing. Slowly closing. Everyone hits the big square. 1/3 claims no lives. The doubles are all correctly timed. AR7 SlopDozer move into the final chorus. With 3 large combos, 2 drops, Retina, Red Pixel, Scrowell follows it, and 3-way misses. Raff is still holding 200 combo, Akalib fighting him off with 400. If Akalib misses now, and if he holds, he does miss though. It is gonna be Raffis. The big guy, the big mechanics player. We've seen him historically play Hidden in tournaments and absolutely pull stuff out of the bag. He combos through the hardest chorus of the map.
The last stream, though.
Akalib sadly not able to follow it up. The last stream is approaching. If anyone misses, if anyone drops a load of accuracy on either side, it will change. Wolf misses.
Oh, no, it's not enough, is it?
Oh, no!
Not quite. That's so close. It's 6k. 6k, but SlopDozer gets it by the stratocornea on the skin of their teeth. What is it with this map? This is like the clench map so far.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone has trouble with that. It's a hard map. They've all been so close in the last 2 games. Every matchup on that map. Long may that continue, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Always down to the wire. Such a joy to watch that map. Yeah, the picking team does end up taking it after being behind the entire way through.
Yeah, Rapis, as I mentioned, on his back, getting the job done, under pressure too. You know what that means though? We're going to be seeing No Mod 6. There is no escape, Bubble.
Indeed.
We're seeing it.
Possibly for the only time in the tournament this round.
That's true. Savor it, chat. It may not happen again. Just saying. But hey,
Oh no, I could put money down right now that it will not happen again. I'm almost certain of it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'll happily not see No Mod 6 again if we see Hidden 3 at least once.
True. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah. Still waiting on that one. Hasn't been banned yet, so there's faith it could happen here. Even though neither of these teams are really reading teams, but hey ho. This one's definitely more aim heavy as well. It's small circle size, but it is very aim heavy. Small circle size precision.
Yeah, while you're not moving very far in the streams, the curves and the distance between the start of a stream and the end of a stream is, well, almost negligible. We're on CS 6.8, so the circles are spaced.
Yeah, because there are a few, like, jagged bursts in this. You do have to be careful.
Yeah.
It's not all aim, but it is... It's there. It's there. You have to deal with it.
So make sure it's straight and true.
No lifeline for AR7.
No lifeline is definitely interesting. This one he might have been interested in playing. We saw him on Hard Rock last weekend. I think we casted their match, or one of their matches last weekend. Oh, did I see that? Rafis over-aimed a note, snapped his cursor back to it. That's the sort of margins we're playing with. I believe shares a miss with Wolf. Rafis follows it up. A 3-way miss on that slider. Shirahayuki Monk the Don and leave a Russian. 2 combos for RAMSING 1-0. It's a very volatile map. The lead is going to just go either way. Any form of combo can change it at any time during this. It is shorter than you would expect. It is 2 minutes 20. You blink and you miss it. And at this circle size, you blink and you miss a note. Big aim.
Big old aim.
The stream claims 2 lives. Canna and Red Pixel both drop. Wolf follows it, mirrors it. Monk also on that stream. Getting towards the last third of the map, and these 4 combos that are now on the board, all around 300, could decide it. Any drops here flip the lead. We're only 40k of difference. The closer this gets towards the ending, the more a drop like Shirahayuki's might matter, but Akolib follows incredibly quickly, and there goes Lever Russian. Rafis follows, but he held the combo far past where Lever Russian missed. We've got Wolf on 300, Canna drops a 200, and no supporting combos. Wolf drops, it could come down to accuracy, and it does. A big score drop even. Negates the work that they'd been doing to keep it close. RAMSING widens the lead out to 100k into the outro, and there's no big combos to change the tide.
It's chaotic. I think AR7 always had it. Only just though, but they always had just a little edge. Red Pixel did struggle during the first half of that especially, although he recovered nicely by the end. The 4v4 for a lot of that, AR7 had RAMSING's number.
Yeah, they claim their pick. A quick 3 points for AR7 SlopDozer.
Oh man.
But if you look at it, really, it's just a break point. Away from them winning. They haven't even taken a break point, actually. Both teams have taken a break point of their own. This is Team 2's pick. As long as the picking team wins this, we're going to be seeing tiebreaker, Doomsday.
Yeah, and this tiebreaker is fantastic, by the way. I'm a fan of this map. It's always nice when you see a Mazarin map tiebreaker, if you like it. But it depends on whether RAMSING wins this Nomad 6 pick coming up. And goodness me, just listen to this song. It sums up the whole map. This map
absolutely.
is exactly how it sounds. It's so chaotic. Chaotic finger control. 1-4s, 1-8s, 1-6s in every configuration with whacked out spacing shapes as well. It's not very intense mechanically, but it is very variable in spacing and rhythm. And the song is incredibly chaotic to follow.
I mean, there is a point to be made here that No Mod 6, a lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people, I mean, nobody really knows how people are going to do on this, how players are going to score, and how people score in this set, in this match. Will definitely change whether teams are considering this as a pick, as a viable pick, even.
I mean, as far as finger control goes, I mean, this is definitely manageable. I mean, I wouldn't say this map is like a chaotic wild card pick. I can't speak today. That it's
okay. You got
gonna be a coin flip, but yeah. But you know, with some of the players coming in here, I mean, I imagine Red Pixel should be able to manage this pretty well. It kind of feels like
absolutely
speedy finger control pick, something he's very good at. It's pretty manageable for the right player.
He's got his match in Rafis on the other side. We saw them both do really well on DT3 in terms of the speed. We know they're both pretty good at tech too. Rafis does claim quite a lot of the number 1 spots on really difficult tech maps.
How are the accuracies going to look? That's what I want to know about. You can combo game this pretty well, but the accuracy is going to tell a story of how you really play this. And we're seeing some good starts, actually. Some very solid starts, considering how quickly this opens.
Rafis smashes a little too much, though. Loses his combo he'd been building. Was at 95% accuracy. Hands the lead over to RAMSING. Scrowell follows, but has brought the lead out in a big drop. Two players, Shirahayuki, Monk the Don, lose their 400s. Just Jordan now. The last line of defense, Liverushin drops. Rafis is building up a pretty good supporting combo. They do have the combo advantage. The accuracy not quite there. And Jordan drops. Couldn't quite hold it through that finger control section. The entire team has fallen apart. Jordan, in fact, fails.
The man of the moment, it's Red Pixel. It is all on Red Pixel right now. Humongous performance here. Did you ever see this?
Definitely something that's within his range, as we can see.
Apparently, yeah. But still, yeah, one of these scores is not like the others. Great stuff there from Red Pixel.
That is a gigantic S rank. That's more than twice the score of the second place player in this lobby.
Yeah, very nearly 1v4ing. But nevertheless...
the accuracy, 95.8.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good for this map, honestly. This is a 93-94 map. On average, for a decent score. Anything above that is going to be a standout. So, great stuff. Oh, hey, by the way.
Hey, Doomsday, I got you a present.
Oh, it's just what I wanted.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker.
Hell yeah. It's even a Mazarin tiebreaker. You know my style. Love this shit. This is such a good map.
I know you too well.
Hey. Some of that Biomech Vowels number 666. Mapped by a Mazarin, of course.
This is so Mazarin too.
I'd say this is a fairly gimmicky tiebreaker, all things considered. It's, a lot of the tiebreakers we've seen up to this point have been very mixed in the skill sets, of course, but they have generally had an aim focus, mostly. This one is more about streams and, like, 1/3 stream patterns of control, more than the raw aim, I'd say. It is there. This map does have a few aim sections that stand out, but it's mostly an all-around skill set focused around control and streams. So a bit different than what we've seen. The lineups are going to be different from previous tiebreakers these two may have played this tournament.
And considering the difference in the styles of tiebreakers, I'm not surprised at all. Got Lifeline, Shirahayuki, Monk the Don, and Rafiz in AR7 SlopDozer. And for RAMSING, the great Red Pixel, Akalieved, Angel Canna, and Liber Russian to round their roster out. Coming off an FC from that last map, Red Pixel is going to be feeling really good about playing this.
Yeah, perfect warm-up to get into something like this. You have no problems on the control aspect of this, but now it's about the mechanics side. Dealing with those Mazarin streams. Mazarin loves mapping long streams where every 4 notes the spacing changes in some violent way. You see that a lot through this map. Oh yeah, and lots of wide SV sliders as well, but they have no ticks in them, so they're not actually that hard to hit as long as you hit the slider head.
Lots of third snap patterns, also very spaced, and again the spacing changes, snap changes every 3 notes in them. It's very good for emphasis. Puts a lot. It makes you listen to the song to see where the emphasis is, what is being emphasized, and then the streams kick in. Oh, did I mention cut streams? There's also cut streams.
There's a few of them. Sprinkled in. Strong opening from RAMSING here, but very early days. But the early streams held well by 2 of their players.
4-way break. 4 players dropping on that spaced 1/3 pattern. Monk follows it too. Comfortably into this pick now. Players should have found their groove. Shirahayuki builds up 200. Canna drops the FC. 1 still on the board. We are only a quarter of the way into the map. It can change nearer to the end, but right now, the most comfortable side is the one on the right, RAMSING. 80k in the lead, early doors. One over 3 claiming accuracy. Red Pixel, Monk both miss on it.
Yeah, these transitions from 1-4 into 1-3 are so sudden, and they they're greeted with like a wide spacing change as well. So it's a nasty to try and hold on to so often, as it happens a lot in this map.
I believe maybe having a connection issue. Not something you want to see this far into a tiebreaker. We're going to be waiting to see.
Yeah, hopefully that's just
in that 1/3
thing.
section, everyone had dropped in RAMSING. Would be up to Akalib to hold through it. There's 600 combos and an 800 now on Shirahayuki. They're absolutely pulling the lead back in their favor.
Yeah, really pulling this in now. There's 3 huge combos through that 1/3 section. It's nicely done. Right, only approaching just past halfway though. Oh, the slider!
Oh, dear
Everyone!
me.
Everyone breaks on it.
Practice your tiebreakers. There may be hidden slider ticks you might not be aware of. That is going to completely combo reset, and that is going to leave us with about 10k difference if we count Akalib's score, which the score at the bottom of the screen does. Gotta remember, 86k. We get into a more streamy section. They stutter and they stagger. Players seeming comfortable with them. Shirahayuki mirrors a miss with Lever Russian. They trade their combos off for each other and they were about equal. Lifeline, Monk the Don, and Angel Canna all drop. Rafis 2. And big misses, big accuracy drops. The score decreases, in fact, for AR7 SlopDozer, and everyone misses.
These sliders, they're catching
Combos
everyone out.
completely reset. The score is so close, even 3v4, counting Apocalypse's score. You've got to combo through these streams. You have to stay strong, and there's spacing increase and decrease.
Oh, looks like it is a disconnection from Akalib. Now,
He is gone.
We'll have to wait and see what the ref says. We'll continue to cast this as we're going, but we'll wait on the ref's word after this as to what we do next.
Yeah, and remember, 86k, that was the score we saw on the stream when Akalib disconnected. If they win by less than 86k, it is almost assumable that RAMSING took this.
Yep.
400 combo for Red Pixel, 300 for Rafis. You've got to put up more points than this, and Red Pixel has dropped. Rafis now, it's up to him to increase the lead, to push it over in their favor.
I don't think there's even enough left in the map.
No, there's always enough. There's always enough. He's on a 500 combo as long as he combos through these 1/3 sections with all of the spacing increases, and he's doing just that. A big snap. Levo Russian on 300, Angel Cannon on 200, doing everything they can, but mirrored by Lifeline in the wiggles. It won't be enough.
Okay. So, okay, yeah. So, I mean, we'll get a word on what the ref's final decision is, but yeah, I'd say that Akalib's score, what he got before he DC'd, would have been enough to win that regardless. We'll see what the ref says, though.
We will see. Now, that is a 60k score difference. I'm not sure over whether the client still counts the score at DC or it gets nullified and removed when they're not on the screen. I'm pretty sure it gets removed because the scores only... The scores only stick around after the map has finished and players leave. You can really feel the tension. I mean, there's feeling the tension in the commentary booth.
Yeah, I just need to see what the last word is. See what the staff are going to say. Now, people are saying that score we saw there includes Akalib's 80k already.
Let's check the MP link, and we go into the MP link. It was 145k that apparently Red Team won by. So yeah, I'm inclined to believe that that score was counted at the time of DC. It's a tough decision. It's definitely a tough call to make. Osu crashing.
I'd say if all else fails, just replay the map, and I think that's what's going to be happening here. I think that's the best way to do it. I agree, yeah. If all else fails, let's just play the map again. It's a good map. Call it a warm-up. So we're going to be replaying the map then. We'll see whether we get Akalibed back in, or whether we get a replacement. I imagine they'll try and get Akalibed back in to keep the same roster, which is usually the aim. There he is.
Yes. If it happens again, though, there's no real fix, you could say. There's no real solution. You just have to continue on. Really unfortunate that it happened during the tiebreaker, but you know, if it had to happen at some point, then getting it out early, getting it out in the first set. Now, it does also leave with an interesting predicament. These 7 players have played the map.
Yeah, we've already had a good look through the pool now. I mean, so a good look through this map, and this is definitely the sort of map where it helps to get your eye in first time, because of those transitions and the snapping you have to do. Getting a first play really helps on this map.
Yeah, this is definitely a retry map. You play it once to see all the the points of contention, I suppose you could call them, points of interest, and then the second playthrough, you know where they all are. You know how to hit them. Just gotta do it.
Just hit all the circles.
Just just click all the circles. It's that simple.
Okay, round 2 then.
Although that does set a good a very notable example of how the client handles disconnects to remember for the future.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a learning experience for all of us, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a little detail of this client I'm not used to having to deal with, but hey. If all else fails, just replay the map. So we've already had a good look at how the map goes. Let's see how the players deal with it on this second attempt. And really, it should be a far improved one, you'd feel, from the players involved. We'll see, though.
You would hope also. I mean, you've got to think, you've got to feel for the players playing through this again. It's so difficult. Any misses in the intro as well are, you want to hold your mental, you want to hold your nerve through them. They're just unfortunate, but they're not unrecoverable. We've seen much more comfort on these players already. Monk Madon. Lifeline of both missed for AR7. Shirohayuki and Leverushin trade, and that's a good trade. That was an FC for a 400 combo. We're looking at 2 FCs still, and yeah, of course, they've played the map already, they know what to look out for, and they're comboing far better than they were. And look at Akalib go. He's now the only FC left. Angel Kana has missed. Even combos for both teams. Current state of the board is the state it will stay if neither team makes any slip-ups. Monk and Angel both finding a little trouble with those streams. The spacing on them. Still kind of missing again. 1 over 3 claiming Monk, though. And it's tough. The snaps away from the flow of the stream. Very difficult to time. We saw it catch out a lot of players on RAMSING last time, but nobody this time. No misses.
Yeah, the slider shouldn't be as much of an issue this time, in theory.
It's Monk and Angel Kana again. Lifeline has found a drop. He's at 200 combo. Building it back up.
Far improved performance from Rafis on this already. Overtaking his
Favor
300k from last round.
There's the sliders, the combo reset.
Everyone again. Now it's not even a sight read thing.
Slider ticks. It's not even a sight read thing. It's just that difficult to hit them. And with that combo reset, it's going to be accuracy that is going to decide this now. We've got 150k difference. You can already see RAMSING in the lead, and they are so comfortable now. With those big scores Accolived, Leva Russian, and Red Pixel have put up, they have a large margin for comfort. Not unassailable, though. Of course, this is a tiebreaker map. We have a third of it to go.
Yeah, SlopDozers have the lead back already.
Section.
Not anymore, though.
Stream section. Definitely their strong point. 1/3's claiming 4 combos. And another 3 fall. Angel Kana, Leva Russian, and Shirahayuki are all down. The 1/3 sections are absolutely brutal on this as Rafis falls victim also. 700 down the drain into the decelerating stream section. And we can almost clear this already.
I wouldn't say that
Not
yet.
long
It's
left.
120k in it. Advantage. Actually, no, the advantage is gone now. Oh, it really is gone now.
There is no advantage.
It's gone now. Yeah, that is not looking good now for AR7.
The combo scales are balanced, but the lead speaks volumes. It would take a big accuracy drop inside of RAMSING. They'd have to miss maybe 20 notes in a row on every player. They would have to team fail at this point. And the outro that Rafis held so strong through last time. The team performance has improved. 900k up to 1.2 million, but similarly on the other side, a big improvement for them also with the addition of Accolived. And even without the addition of Accolived, their team performance has risen above Accolived with 400k, the star player. Rafis, though, outscoring him, but not enough to put his team on the back. His backpack isn't big enough.
Not quite, not quite. There we go. Everyone finishing that one up. RAMSING will take the first set. It's not over yet, though. They have to win 2 sets to take this. We're going into set number 2 in just a moment. Ooh, after that match, though, God, it's already exhausting. I can't imagine how the players are.
Oh, absolutely. I need to take a break, and I'm commentating it.
Yeah, that felt like a pretty full match in and of itself. But RAMSING have to win another one. Getting into set 2 now. Both teams will be able to... Well, both teams go through the same pick and ban phase, but they'll both be able to keep one of their bans from the last round as well. So they'll start off by picking one of their bans from previous to keep, and then going through the picks and bans as normal, as you see there. Oh, what an intense first set, though. Absolutely back and forth.
I'm
the entire
absolutely
way.
exhausted after that.
Yeah, having to
I can't imagine playing in this and having to do it for potentially another 2 sets.
It's the way that we're constantly trading as well. Trading wins. You know, RAMSING winning the first 2 maps, but then SlopDozer is pulling it back to a 3-2. Really having a tussle there, proper tug of war. Hard to really call. There weren't many breakpoints, but there definitely were some picks that were thrown out there that didn't quite go the way the team intended. So a rethink is required, I think, on some of these picks and bans. We saw lots of mechanics in the first set of picks. I wonder if there'll be a change of plan here. Okay, come on the match bans then. No Mod 5 going to be perma-banned now for the rest of this game from AR7. And the Hard Rock 1 permabanned by RAMSING.
Yeah, those are the first 2 bans from these teams. To be expected. They just do not want to play them.
They're always banning out the No-Mod Speed AR7. They don't like it. That'll probably continue until the end of their tournament, I'm guessing. Yeah, RAMSING, the Hard Rock 1s is something AR7 are going to be very good at. Hard Rock 3 ban, first off from RAMSING.
Yeah, after last set, I'm a little surprised. It wasn't really clear cut, if I remember the scores correctly.
It was very close. It was less than just over 100k it was. No, less than 100k, sorry. Yeah. Very, very close either way. It was won by AR7, but then again, Red Pixel did struggle on that. I guess maybe they don't have a 4 for it today.
That could be the case. DT2. And out by AR7 SlopDozer.
The Lapix Camellia stamina pick that you see in every single tournament, of course.
So that matching their second ban from last set. So the 2 maps they've banned again, which does leave No Mod 1 open. DT3, the pick from RAMSING, of course, they won it by 1 million points in the last set. They're hoping to they're hoping to repeat that.
Yep, so it was their first pick last time too, so no change of strats there. SlopDozer started out with the Hard Rock 2 last time in their first pick. It was won by RAMSING, although not by much. It was one of those picks that just, it was a toss-up for the most part. But now they've played a bunch of maps already, something like that, maybe they'll be a bit more fresh for it. Oh no, there it is.
There it is.
No Mod 1. We love jumps. We love them so much. And other things too. That's that map. Good map for AR7 for sure.
Yeah, indeed. The Jordan the Bear, Lifeline, Rafis. Wondering if Ugti is going to make an appearance this match. But if not, they do have other players that can play these more mechanically intensive aim maps. The next couple of bans, and well, one of them is going to be fresh. SlopDozer's is going to have to be different at the very least. No Mod 6. Yep, expected.
Hey, it's gone. And say goodbye to that map. We enjoyed it while it lasted, though, Bubble. It was good for while it was here.
You have to wonder why they left it open against a player like Red Pixel, who, I mean, it is a common known fact, it's a well-known fact among the community that he is a monster at finger control and rhythm tech and just everything in between.
Yeah, I guess they were just, I don't know, maybe they underestimated Red Pixel, which sounds ridiculous, but maybe they didn't expect an FC on that off the bat. Well, now they know it happens.
Silly thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Not well advised.
Maybe
Another
they just didn't
ban.
have the room for the bans.
Oh, potentially.
I mean, in all honesty, I would rather be banning speed against RAMSING than that, because of their 4-man roster. Whereas number 6, you got to rely on the 1 player, which happened to pop off. So I can kind of understand that, to be honest.
They don't want to see it happen again, and that's understandable. And now that's all the speed gone, pretty much. DT2, No Mod 5, DT3, all on the board. Different areas. DT4?
Oh man, I'm really wanted to see that too. You could see it if it goes to game 3. That map kind of feels to me, it reminds me of Tide Machine, the Leisure map. It kind of feels like that,
yeah.
Except with slightly weirder spacing. And that's not just because it's a Dutch song, but it kind of feels like it in style too. Like low BPM flow aim DT. Such a tune too, but we're not going to see it. feels like the kind of map that I'd see Wubbleful popping off on, to be honest.
Yeah, I could imagine that. I could imagine that.
So with AR7 and going with the No Mod 1, what are they going to follow up with for their double pick?
I mean, seeing... Oh no, Hard Rock 2. Seeing the high SV sliders. Slight anti-aim pick again. It was a good pick last time. Hoping it's a good pick this time again, and the scoreline would suggest so.
Breaking out the epic tunes. The royalty-free epic tunes. But yeah, with these players having a decent warm-up now, maybe we'll see some pretty decent scores on that, because first picking that was kind of brave. But there's No Mod 2, so we are going to be seeing the Dragon Force No Mod 2. My Heart Will Go On. 200 BPM, very stamina heavy. It was, I think it was banned last time? Or was that the game before? I don't have my notes on hand. I think it was the game before. Yeah, we're going to be seeing...
We did see it banned. Why this background? I can't get over it.
Well, here's my theory on that. Okay, so obviously...
Oh, right.
It's Titanic, right? My Heart Will Go On. The background is, was it the can collar? It's like the ship girls thing.
Okay.
So you see, you got ship girls, boats, Titanic. You see, it's very clever. That's my best theory.
I mean, that is a fair logical deduction. I just
say, am I wrong? I am trying
why?
here. I'm trying. I'm trying to cover for the mappers here. I can't read their minds, mate. I'm trying. Hey, Hidden 2.
Though.
I know that map. That makes a lot more sense to me, to be honest.
Absolutely. After seeing it in the last, match, yeah, cool song. Really, really cool song. Really cool map. Definitely something. If we think of their last pick as being the Red Pixel pop-off map, this definitely could be something Red Pixel pops off on. Has that speed section, it has the finger control, and he is pretty good at hidden, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's going to be pretty capable on that. I don't think it's going to be as much of a power pick as like a No Mod 6, but it should be pretty good for him. I do wonder how the rest of his team managed that, though. I can imagine Lever Russian will be good at that. He's got very capable hidden on him. I know that, but yeah, we'll see if the Red Pixel show can do a thing again. And there's the free mod 3 to end things off. Small circle size, low approach rate. Free mod pick is the final map in set 2. Gotta say, no presence of the hidden 3 yet, the low AR hidden. It has not been touched yet, which is interesting. Both teams completely ignoring it. But we are going to be seeing the free mod low AR pick instead.
It will be the last pick. Sorry, what was that?
I was saying it's a first of 2 sets, by the way. So RAMSING win this, they go through. AR7 lose it, they are out. They have the bus fare home from this tournament. Of course, if you want to try and guess it, the predictions are live in chat right now.
I think we said at the start of this match, SlopDozer seeded 9th, RAMSING seeded 6th. Neither of these teams want to go home in top 12. Below their seeding. They want to continue, and they very much can continue.
That's a tough hurdle for either of them. It's a tough draw to get. There's not many easy draws left, but I think in regards to the teams down there in the losers bracket, these two are some of the strongest ones. Those who choose skill and the bench is a scary matchup, but this one is as well. I mean, after the way the last set went, answers on a postcard, please. These two seem to be trading blows really well. But now the change in tack, a few different picks coming out this time around, some more gimmicky things popping up. Still lots of mechanics though. We'll see how the players manage to adapt now as we get into set number 2.
Am I wrong in thinking that this has been featured as a No Mod 2 map somewhere?
Oh, what, this song?
Or at least is a stream map somewhere in Osu?
I don't know any other maps for this one, to be honest. I've never seen this tune before. It's possible, though. I mean, it'd be like 180 BPM, so you could probably make a decent stream map for it.
I definitely remember it from somewhere. 100%.
Nah, it's new to me then, mate.
Well, song's not new to these players. They're playing, again, the second pick in the first set, the first pick in this set, because RAMSING have been picking first. The immediate DT3, 270 BPM streams, 2 minutes 47 in length. Comfortable approach rate.
Yep, same lineup that played it last time too for RAMSING. Different one for SlopDozer. Lifeline in for this one instead of Jordan the Bear, which I'd say makes sense. Maybe Lifeline wasn't available then. Considering, you know, JTB had to double tap it, I imagine he was feeling then.
Couple of drops for RAMSING. We saw this in the first set. Different players though. I think Akalib was one to drop last time, but Red Pixel finds the miss in this set. Shirahayuki has mirrored it, but oh no, Monk the Don also drops the combo. It was looking good. They were in advantage in terms of combo, but not to be. Slight rest for the players and back into the streams.
It's a slight accuracy improvement on the whole from SlopDozers, but RAMSING improving as well. They already had an excellent one last time, but they're looking even better now in terms of comfort.
So Angel kind of will find a miss. Trades with Shirahayuki, and Agalub drops the combo he'd been building to support. 1 FC to 2, and Red Pixel has 700. Monk the Don drops 400, but yet again, they're in the lead. Can they close 200k in the last quarter of the map? It's possible.
Yeah, I'd say it's possible. That's a lot of combo that AR7 have.
Agalub missing again. It's going to be tough. 93% lifeline. A miss from Shirahayuki isn't going to help. Misses again. Remember, any drops in accuracy, the 50s, Shirahayuki, Monk the Don, any drops in accuracy actually reverse the score. The score counts down when you drop your accuracy. It's going to push them just too far away. The accuracies, the consistency on speed from RAMSING keeps them in the lead. Even 2 FCs to 1. The supporting combos are there. The accuracy is there. It's closer this time. It is far, far closer this time. Another 2 FCs on the board, Din and Rafis, yet again showing their consistency on higher BPM, 270. 300k. The gap closes by 700,000 points. But when the gap's a million, that's not quite enough, despite it being a large amount.
Yeah, higher level of warm-up now, though. An improved performance. Getting Lifeline in was definitely stronger, but not really strong enough. It's a strong pick for RAMSING once again. No more stamina to go, though. We aren't going to see any more. Change attack next. It comes a No Mod 1 for the first time in this game.
It's really interesting to compare these two teams' stats. We've got 6.9 against 6.4 in terms of no mod performances, and remember that's calculated over the average score in percentage of the maximum achievable by each team over each round, over each map they've played in that mod category. So that includes tech, that includes speed if they played No Mod 5. But overall, they do seem better on No Mod, do RAMSING. It's not a guarantee, it's not a confirmed advantage, but look at the stats, you look at the scores.
So when it's that high up, you know, when you're hitting like 7s on that, it generally shows an overall prowess. You have consistent scores on pretty much everything when it's that high. They have the No Mod 1 players, no doubt. They have those mechanics players. You know, Akalib, players like that. Red Pixel should be okay on something like this. Leave a rush and scroll. And there they are. They could do well on this, even against a team like AR7 with their, you know, their high ranked might on something like this. This one should be quite close.
Retina, Scrowell, Leverushin all trade in for this. JTB and Wolf appear for the SlopDozers. This is their picks. It was definitely their map to lose.
You love to see the Wolf No Mod 1 though.
Indeed. Looking at the lineup on RAMSING though, it does look like they could take this, considering the players that they've put up. We will see though. Map hasn't been played yet. The score screen hasn't come up. Anything could happen. And there's a few misses in the intro.
Yeah, to be fair, they got like 3.5 million last week, RAMSING. It's a very good team score on last week's No Mod 1. Watch the choruses for the biggest jumps in this map, which of course is the main USP. Although this map has, you know, a few bursts here and there and some other elements to deal with other than the jumps.
Two-way miss for RAMSING, 400 and 200 down, just before the chorus as well. Of course, if Mrs. Trade and Shirahayuki does give one away, wouldn't matter too much, but the players hold. Nakalib finds the miss that he does. This is why they banned No Mod 1. Jordan the Bear finding his feet, comboing through that first chorus, holding his nerve. 400 the highest combo for Scrowell, 200 for Retina after that unfortunate miss just before the chorus. And maps like this, especially the custom maps, especially for Corsace, they don't slow down. They are intense. You can expect at least a constant level of difficulty. It might spike, but it won't spike above maybe 0.5 of a star, higher than the general difficulty of the map. Very, very consistent in difficulty. And you can see it, Retina finding troubles after that initial 400 combo. JTB drops his FC, but you can really see why this was banned. You can really tell that SlopDozer just have their number on the mechanics aim.
I mean, they are very good on it, but I wouldn't say they're out of the woods yet. Oh, with Scroll dropping 900 combo, maybe I spoke too soon. Just before the slow part too. Okay, now it's not looking good for RAMSING. It's on Lifeline. Lifeline holds a little bit, and that should be all they need, so just bank this one. And there goes Akalib.
Two-way miss for both sides is going to seal it.
This tag team right now. Jordan the Bear tagging in Lifeline. Always having one major combo over the other team the entire time. Fairly close, but a huge point, I'd say. RAMSING have been very good on no mod 1s, but AR7, they are a no mod 1 team. At the very least, they are now. Look at those accuracies and miscounts. Very nicely done.
Of course, it's the story of the no mod 1. Low 100 counts, high miscounts. All the way across the board. And a good win.
Yeah, this one's starting out pretty much as you
skill
were.
set.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
indeed.
Winning their own picks. Good start for both teams. It's about what they'd expect. Here comes AR7's original first pick in Hard Rock 2. Control heavy Hard Rock with that high SV flare going on.
Yeah, and do you think now that the players are warm, they're going to do better on this, on the Hard Rock 2 Doomsday?
I'd say so. It's a tough one in terms of the control, and starting off with this first pick is you can catch out a few players when they're just getting into a game. I can see players being a lot more comfortable on this now. They've been shown the ropes in this game. I'd guess so. This is also one of those maps where you can just not get the flow at all on these linear patterns, and you just whiff it, I can imagine.
And if you're right in your assessment of Lifeline being in for DT3 and not being around at the start of the last set, it could be an extra score boost for AR7. Lifeline's in for this instead of maybe one of the other players that didn't play too hot. And Wolf around as well now, maybe.
Yeah, because they didn't have Wolf in last time. Looks like they're swapping out... Oh, we're looking here. Yeah, Raffis and Monk the Don for Wolf and Lifeline. Interesting to see Raffis get swapped out. He did find the one miss. He had a decent play on this. But, I mean, Hard Rock on this sort of style, Wolf can be very good at it. Lifeline has already been very good on these maps previously. Some great solo carriers on the Precision Hard Rock. Seeing the same lineup for RAMSING. The same four players.
Dear
the
me.
sliders! What was that?
Guys, what's up? What are you doing? You remember this pick, don't you? You were in for this, right? You've practiced. You know what slider ticks are. Although, it has to be said, some players do use skins without the slider ticks. They're skinned completely transparent.
Personally, I'm not sure why you'd do that. I mean, they're not that distracting, are they? But
No, I didn't think so either. It does hand an advantage over to RAMSING. We're a third of the way into the map already. It's a very short one, this one. A long intro. But misses from Liver Russian and Angel Canna now. And the combo lead. And now the score lead over to AR7 SlopDozer as Jordan the Bear and Akali both share misses. It's still pretty tight, but there goes the last combo. Red Pixel is down. And as we take a little pause, we can see 333 combo for 3 of the players. AR7 SlopDozer. Lifeline finds a miss. But if they now hold... Oh, look at Wolf's shaky cursor. He snaps those linear patterns.
yeah, holding on to those notes straight and true. With his trademark shaky cursor. It's just how he plays, it's not nerves. At the moment, he's banking this for his team comfortably. Shiraha Yuki with the nice run as well. But Wolf showing why he's been subbed in for this.
We can't even speculate over whether he'll FC this. I mean, we
Can we? Should we say that?
kinda can.
Oh no!
Oh no, the last note.
What have we done? Oh my god. I'm so sad right now. I'm so sad right now. It's a good score, though. A very good score by Wolf. Great sub
Totally
there.
an FC.
No.
Definitely an FC. Oh, it's totally like, oh, that is an S rank. It must be an FC, right? He just missed 20 slider ends.
It's a low combo FC.
Although knowing Wolf, he might have actually missed 20 slider ends.
I mean, to be fair, knowing Wolf, he's pretty decent at hitting slider ends, right? I don't know how hard he cheeses them usually.
I'm sure he can if he needs to. Either way, no more 2. He's not going to be in for this one, I don't think, Wolf.
No. I mean, he's coming for the cheeky double tap. He's been working on his stamina recently. This is very much a stamina-heavy No More 2, in my opinion. There is a decent amount of spacing on the flow aim, but it only really gets spaced near the end. But there are some very long and consistent 200 BPM streams in this. Pretty comfortable on the flow for the most part. Just getting that stream head on shouldn't be too much of an issue for neither of these teams. But no doubt RAMSING are going to be probably the stronger team on the whole on something like this in their 4 that they can field.
Yeah, you want to focus your vision. Make sure it doesn't wander off these streams. 6.8 stars, it is starting to get difficult. You will start to see these notes not touch borders. We load into the map. My client will go on. Give it a second. There we go.
There we go.
A comment. You see those cursor flicks when the map loads in. It'd be really funny if, 5 or 10 years into the future, that's how quick you had to move to hit notes.
Oh, when the AR7 meta kicks in, yeah. I play by telepathy by then. Still waiting for my self-relation shoes. You don't need arms to play at that point. And the arms are so 2031.
Oh my god.
It's 2045, dude. Alright, so pretty solid start from everyone, apart from a couple of very early breaks. Here comes the longer streams, and we are starting to see the drops now.
Monk and Lifeline are down. Angel kind of found a miss early on into the map. This definitely testing the stamina. The stream going on far longer than you would want it to, and Monk and Lifeline both miss again. Not comfortable at hell. I cleaved.
That's a nasty place to miss. Happens to the best of us. It is still
indeed.
with RAMSING.
Into another chorus. Stream space out. Canna and Lifeline find equal misses. Canna locks back in though, and Shirahayuki is down. There goes an FC. Oh, big miscues. Lifeline, Shirahayuki aiming too wide on that stream, and Lifeline really struggling. Not comfortable with this style of map at all.
Yeah, you can see people starting to crumble now. The longer streams coming out. Shirahayuki is starting to struggle as well. But those FCs are still holding extremely well. Not going to matter though, I think, for SlopDozer. Whether Raph is FCs or not, RAMSING just have the players for the stamina-heavy maps like this.
That's another 1,000,000 points looking like. Raffis cannot close this. Even if there was 2 Raffis. Raffi? He does miss. He doesn't really care. He knows the team has lost.
It's all over anyway.
Saving his stamina for the next pick. Big streams hitting Scrubble FCs.
Yep, that's not one but two FCs. Scroll having to hold on a little bit, but keeping the FC. And it's the double FC from RAMSING. Red Pixel, though.
Too.
Ooh.
Very tasty. 9100, 6.8 star streams this. That's a large outperformance. We can't really read too much into that score. It did drop a lot because of all of the misses from Rafis. That's still over 1 million points, even if Rafis had continued to play, I think. No break points yet in this set. Hidden 2. Do you think this is going to be another No Mod 6 type of situation?
Well, I mean, if there is one map where it is going to be the Red Pixel show, it's going to be this one. I mean, after the last map, did pretty well there, already on a good streak. Red Pixel certainly could do well on this, but it's a hard one to call. I don't think RAMSING are much of a hidden team at all. I mean, they do have a couple players that could deal well on it. But do SlopDozer have the players for this more than, say, something like No Mod 6? I don't know. But I have to wait and see, really. I think it's a similar poise to No Mod 6, so we could see a single pop-off carry this one hard. We saw Ikaro destroy this earlier.
Reminds me of. Oh, he absolutely shredded it. An FC on this is really nothing to scoff at. Crazy. This elemental creation.
Yes, it is.
Just realized.
It is. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I played through this pool to prepare for these casts, and it didn't clock onto me. I recognized it, but I didn't actually read the name of the song.
Yeah.
I just played it, and I'm like, I recognize this song, but I'm not using my eyes to read.
It's so much different to the original that you see the name and you're like, oh, right, that's just a name. It's, no relation to the other song whatsoever. In fact, it's so far apart, it doesn't even cross your mind, but this is crazy.
I can't believe I didn't spot that. God, I'm blind, dude. Neither of us did.
That's for both of us. I think that's for a lot of us, actually. Like,
yeah.
This is a hell of a remix from the original. Like, 210 BPM metal to this.
I wonder if Kamoma Sano did that intentionally, just
it's
make
crazy.
something completely opposite of the original. It's well poised in the second set of this game. RAMSING, they win this set, they take the victory, but it's still only one set, this.
3 misses. Rafis, Scrowell, and Akalib. Everyone else holding through that. Red Pixel, we were saying, might be the star player on this, but he's the lowest score for their team. Oh, not anymore. Big accuracy drops. Combos through. Golden the Bear has now missed. 2 combos apiece. Retina gets through the streams with 500. And Wolf is now down. No combos for AR7 SlopDozer, and there is 600. Sat true on Retina. He drops it. Can't really blame him. Hell of a speed section. Short map too. It's 1 minute 47.
We'll talk about how the team would do on this. Well, Red Pixel had a decent performance, but it was his team that pulled him through it as well. Retina and Akalib. Yeah, they got the players for this sort of thing. It's a good set of scores by those guys, especially Retina.
691k. That's a big performance.
Yeah, huge. Decent set of runs from AR7, but just not enough on this one. Yeah, RAMSING got those hidden players, man, up their sleeve when needed. And now they're 1 point away from the win. But they're going to take a break. Point hasn't happened yet. Some low AR.
In this set, anyway.
Nope. Yeah, not in this set, I mean.
This definitely much more geared towards SlopDozer's skill sets than it is towards RAMSING. They've got the AR8 hidden you need to play. You've got CS 6.5 Hard Rock, which they banned the Hard Rock 3, remember.
Yeah, so no precision in this one. They did play it in the previous set, and they did okay. I can imagine the singular player, or two players, may take a hard rock on this and be perfectly fine with it. I imagine Wolf will be taking a hidden or a no mod.
I could see that. I could see no mod on Wolf with his snapping. Could be either, though. I mean, you say 1 point away from winning for RAMSING, but we're also 1 point away from another tiebreaker.
Yeah, another one.
Which, again, RAMSING won last set. If it goes to tiebreaker again and it goes the other way, that will be a hell of an upset considering the scoreline that we saw.
My god, if it just goes to another tiebreaker, that is a lot of maps we've already played. That would be the third time we see it, technically, thanks to the reset we had to do, the replay.
And just imagine if it goes to tiebreaker and SlopDozer win, they have to pick another set of 7 maps.
No rest for the wicked here. Let's see how it goes, though. If RAMSING can take this one, no tiebreaker needed. So JTB's taking the hidden for AR7. Shiraha Yuki with the hidden hard rock, but no overmodding. Very minimal modding here. I'm not sure what Lifeline's... I'm not sure what's going on with Lifeline there. Is he playing hard rock, I think?
Yes.
That's weird. I've seen that before.
Never seen that before.
He didn't load the mod in. Well, he's playing hard rock, so it is an overmod. That is such a strange bug. Oh well, moving on. We'll let it settle down. See where we stand. That was very strange.
Is Jordan tanking hidden on this? Wolf, yep, taking no mod. Shiraha Yuki on hidden hard rock, and for the other side, just 2 mods. The 2 required ones, Markaram and Lever Russian. The first appearance of Markaram, actually.
Yeah. Wow. What a moment to bring him in. It's the only low AR we've seen, but it's a pretty critical point too.
TP drops on hidden. Markaram follows it up, as well as Scrowell and Red Pixel down at 20 combo. This is looking like it's going to go the way we expected it to, but it's not clear cut.
It's on Lever Russian, he has to hold.
One.
The hard rock player has to hold for RAMSING.
This map is tough, and he is down.
Oh.
Circle size just too much.
It's just Wolf. With the only FC in the room. The old map guy.
This is just his style of maps to play.
Yeah. Sort of thing he score farms on a regular basis. At least, well, not this style, but stuff even more messed up than this. And, well, guess what? Are you ready, Bubble? We're gonna go again?
I think we go again, because despite the 300 combo for Markram, Scrowell, and Red Pixel at the end of that, there will be a Wolf FC, a Wolf carry. Like to see them. And it will be a tiebreaker. Again. For the second set. This best of 3 sets. Between SlopDozer and RAMSING. Of course, went to tiebreaker last set, and as you can see, RAMSING took it because they're a set up. This will be the 3rd time they've played the map. Accolade crashed out around about a third of the way in the first set, so they had to be replayed. It was a good job he put up a score of 400k.
That was a great score.
And now... now... Doomsday, who can AR7 SlopDozer put in if they want to take this to a 3rd set? What do they have to do?
The strap here. Pray. Yeah, hope and pray. The peeps on the bench for AR7. With the sort of just nail-biting moment watching this again. As for swaps, I'm not entirely sure who else you'd put in. I mean, they had a fairly solid roster last time. I wonder if they're going to swap out Monk for this one. They could swap out Monk for someone like... Now Now, Wolf's not playing this, is he? This is like very stream heavy 200 BPM. Is Wolf going to be playing this? I mean, he has the control for it, but you wonder whether he has the stamina for it. I think he is playing it, yeah. The other 3 players remaining the same, though, for the SlopDozers. On the side of RAMSING, though, same squad that won it last time. Why would you fix something that ain't broke? They need to win it again to take this win. A double tiebreaker win will be required, but if the SlopDozers win it, it is all square. Here we go again. Mazza in tiebreaker. Very streamy, very 1/3 streamy. Lots of control and stream prowess required, and some aim, of course, but it is mostly about the control and the streams. Lots of early breaks from RAMSING at the start of this. Just the early patterns that come out of absolutely nowhere, catching them off guard. The opposite, actually. Last time it caught off SlopDozers. A decent start, actually, from Wolf here on those streams, so... showing solid ability on the streams there. Raffis had an excellent run last time, getting over 1.3k combo. You'll be hoping to improve on that now.
The direction changes in the streams are just absolutely brutal for this map. Including the spaced bursts. Red Pixel caught out by a cut stream, as is Angel Canna. Not what you want to see. Yeah, those cut streams. Canna is just absolutely mistiming them. 4th note. Not leaving his cursor on there long enough. And there goes Raffis. 800 combo is down.
That's
the
huge.
Big FC that he wanted not to be. Shirahayuki follows him up. Staring down the barrel of 2 full-fledged combos. Evolution is down. 1/3. Not catching anyone out.
Oh, Wolf had 8 combo.
Wolf.
1k combo from a Khalib. It's on him again in this 1/3 section.
All we can do is wait. Drop comes from Leverushin.
The sliders, but actually a few people hit it this time.
I think it might be the doubles too. The sliders really hurt. Yeah, Lifeline Akalib. The 2 high rankers in the lobby with enough aim agility to mash the double and then move over to the slider, hit the tick. And carry combo through it. And there must be nerves on both of them now. They both know hitting that slider is an incredible feat, and carrying what is 1.7k combo now through it into the stream section. A little bit more standard this. Everyone sort of builds up. Little bit of combo here. Will come down to the outro, but it's not looking like there'll be anything they can do. Akalib finds a large drop. Loses a load of score, but he's already beaten the score he put up last time, and it was the largest score in the lobby.
Ah, that's it. The slider again. The double again. And everyone's broke. That is surely it. That's gotta be it with 200k of advantage. We're getting into the last bit here, but man, that is a big score lead now. Oh man. Incredible stuff. Akalib, man, is really showing up in this game. He's had some very good scores, and on these tiebreakers especially. Mightily solid. When the pressure is on. Twice he's doing it for his team. Or has done it for his team.
Very impressive. Incredible run. An incredible score. Going to be around about maybe 480k, 470k if he continues to drop accuracy here. Into the final section. Someone must have pressed tab by now, surely. Continuing to the very end, and 200k is just not attainable. SlopDozer, we will be saying goodbye.
Yep.
You have been champs.
An absolutely draining match that from them, but man, well played to both teams. Incredible game. Incredible.
Truly. It was an absolute joy to watch. I mean, both sets going to tiebreaker. The scoreline is going to be posted as 2-0, but that does not at all show how close this match was.
No, not at all.
4-3 in both sets.
Not at all. This was neck and neck the entire way. AR7 can be proud of their performance, but RAMSING will move on to their next match in the losers bracket.